Hello everyone! Today we're going to talk about the biggest flexes in anime history. At number 20, we have Rock Lee dropping his weights. In a world full of ninjas using incredible jutsus, Rock Lee stood out by relying solely on taijutsu. But what makes Lee's flex so epic is the moment he calmly removes his ankle weights during the Chunin exams. Everyone thought it was just a small move, but then the weights crash into the ground, leaving everyone in shock. At number 19, we have Killer B, who stopped fighting mid-battle because he was thinking about rap. Killer B is so confident in his abilities that he doesn't even need to take the fight seriously. In the middle of an intense fight, this man straight up pauses, not to strategize, not because he's tired, but to think about rap. Sasuke would have died here like 3 times if it weren't for the plot. At this moment, Sasuke realized the show isn't called Sasuke Shippuden. At number 18, we have Whis blocking Goku and Vegeta's attacks with just his fingers. Now you'd think fighting 2 of the most powerful Saiyans in the universe would be a tough challenge, right? Well, not for Whis. This guy is out here casually dodging and blocking every one of their attacks like it's nothing. But the real flex? Whis blocks one of Goku's punches and one of Vegeta's using just 2 fingers and 1 hand. While Goku and Vegeta are going all out, Whis is barely breaking a sweat, showing them just how far they still have to go. At number 17, Luffy uses Conqueror's Haki at Fishman Island, knocking out 50,000 fishmen. During the battle against the new Fishmen pirates, the odds were stacked, 100,000 enemies against the Straw Hat crew. But Luffy, being the absolute beast that he is, decides to end half of the fight in an instant. With just a single use of his haki, he knocks out 50,000 fishmen without even lifting a finger. This moment showed just how far Luffy had come since the time skip, proving to everyone that he's improved a lot since the time skip. At number 16, we have Whitebeard using his Tremor fruit to create a powerful tsunami. During the Marineford War, he makes a bold statement by using his ability to cause massive tremors, resulting in a gigantic tidal wave. Whitebeard showcases not only his raw power, but also the sheer impact he can have on a fight, reminding us all why he's known as the strongest man in the world. At number 15, we have Zoro's Nothing Happened. Who doesn't remember this iconic sacrifice? During the Thriller Bark arc, Zoro stands tall against the overwhelming power of Bartholomew Kuma. After an intense battle with the Straw Hat crew, Zoro knows he can't win against Kuma and asks if there is a way Kuma can let them escape. Kuma states that in order to let them leave, they should sacrifice Luffy. Zoro then willingly swaps places with Luffy. Now that's what loyalty means. Sanji asked Zoro what happened, and Zoro just told Sanji that nothing happened. At number 14, we have Mirio Togata versus Class A1. Mirio takes on the entire Class A1 during their training exercise. Eraserhead even said he's at the top, even among pros. He effortlessly dodges their attacks and showcases his top-tier combat skills. While the Class A students throw everything they've got at him, Mirio remains calm and collected, slipping through their punches and countering with precision. At number 13, we have Escanor confronting Estarossa. Escanor casually walks toward Estarossa while everyone else can't even draw their swords. He even talks to Estarossa while looking down on him. After a few skirmishes, Estarossa falls to his knees as Escanor asks him if he dropped a coin or something. Estarossa attacks Escanor and wonders why it hurts him, then realizes it's because it's his own attack. In their final attack, Escanor declares that he's the one who will decide. At number 12, we have L showcasing his deductive skills. Right from the first episode, L establishes himself as the top detective in the world by analyzing the mysterious deaths occurring in Japan. When reports of a killer who eliminates criminals with a heart attack emerge, L quickly deduces that there's more to it than just coincidence. He sets a trap on television for Kira and proves that Kira is real and that he's in Japan. L shows he's not just another detective, he's the best in their universe. At number 11, we have Mash's entrance exam. In a world where magic reigns supreme, Mash Burndead stands out as an absolute powerhouse, relying on his physical strength rather than any magical abilities. During the entrance exam, while other candidates showcase their magical prowess, Mash approaches the challenges with pure muscle, tackling each task without any magic. The moving letter is so afraid of him that it lines up in fear. The teacher was surprised. He casually lifts massive rocks with just his finger, effortlessly runs on water at incredible speed, and, when faced with the maze, he simply bulldozes through it in a straight line. At number 10, we have Saitama's examination fitness test. During the exam, Saitama is tasked with a series of challenges to test strength, agility, and endurance. This includes side-to-side jumps, a 1,500-meter run, weightlifting, shot put, vertical jump, whack-a-mole, and a punching machine. He breaks all the records in the punching machine, but sadly still ends up in Class C. At number 9, we have Saitama trying to punch Genos and accidentally destroying a mountain. Genos wanted to train with Saitama and engage in a sparring session. He tries to attack Saitama with everything he's got, but Saitama effortlessly dodges all of his moves. As Saitama casually prepares to demonstrate a punch, Genos literally sees the word death flash before his eyes. Then Saitama accidentally unleashes a devastating blow that sends shockwaves through the air. The impact is so immense that it obliterates the mountain in the background, showcasing just how terrifyingly powerful Saitama truly is. At number 8, we have Wang Ling's spiritual force test. Wang Ling stands out not just for his strength, but also for his ability to maintain a low profile. During the exam, students need to hit a giant frog to determine their force value. The student tries to hit the giant frog but gets bounced back by the thick shield it has. Wang Ling only wants to hit the frog with enough strength to achieve a force value of 400 so he can remain in the ordinary class. The giant frog remembers Wang Ling from the time he defeated it, even recalling the background music that played during that encounter. Terrified of Wang Ling, the frog pretends to be dead. Despite Wang Ling's desire to avoid the elite class, he ultimately ends up there, showcasing his incredible power once again. At number 7, we have Gojo bullying Jugo. This battle is a perfect showcase of Gojo's incredible abilities and his unmatched confidence in combat. His infinity technique makes it nearly impossible for Jugo to land a hit, leaving him frustrated and bewildered. Gojo even goes as far as to call Jugo weak. In a surprising twist, he also brings Itadori into the mix to teach him about domain expansion, while simultaneously bullying Jugo. Gojo seems to think, this is a good opportunity to teach my student. At number 6, we have Ichigo vs. Aizen. Ichigo tells Aizen to fight somewhere else, but Aizen refuses to listen, believing that Ichigo isn't challenging enough for him. In response, Ichigo grabs Aizen's face and drags him to a deserted mountain. After that, Ichigo blocks Aizen's sword with his bare hands, leaving Aizen in awe. At number 5, we have Kugayuma's 0.4 seconds exam. Kuga showcases his incredible speed and reflexes during this intense test. In this exam, the objective is to defeat the monster in less than 5 minutes, with shorter times earning higher points. Kuga initially defeated it in 0.6 seconds, but no one believed him and called it just a fluke. So Kuga redid the test and improved his time to an astounding 0.4 seconds. At number 4, we have Akashi's Zone versus the entire Sirin team. After Akashi's team gets outplayed, he loses faith in them and decides to abandon them. After stealing the ball from Taiga, Akashi enters his zone and demolishes the entire Sirin team, scoring all by himself. He truly defeated the whole team on his own. At number 3, we have Erwin Smith looking at Titan Reiner. We know that Erwin Smith has got to be one of the biggest badasses in anime history. The dude had his arm eaten by a Titan and still commands his troops to move forward. In this scene, Erwin gazes at Titan Reiner as if it were nothing. He looks more like the monster here than Reiner. You can see that this guy isn't afraid of anything.
Yes.
At number 2, we have Kurapika brought Shovel vs. Uvogin. In their battle, Kurapika confronts Uvogin, one of the strongest members of the Phantom Troop. This fight is significant because it showcases Kurapika's intense hatred for the spiders, stemming from their brutal massacre of his clan, the Kurta clan.
火の目を持つルクソ地方の少数民族だ。
Uvogin, arrogant and overconfident, underestimates Kurapika, believing that his physical strength makes him unbeatable. After defeating Uvogin, Kurapika buries him. The son of a gun really brought a shovel to a fight, knowing he'd win 100%. At number 1, we have Madara asking the 5 Kage if he should use Susanoo with his clones. Who doesn't remember this iconic moment from Madara? A lot of clashes happen between him and the 5 Kage. Mizukage tells him that even if it's 5 vs. 1, they must win no matter what, and Madara shouldn't call it unfair because he is Uchiha Madara. In response, Madara creates 25 clones to make it 5 versus 1 and taunts them by saying, "Because you are the 5 Kage." Additionally, he asks if they would like him to use Susanoo or not. Madara then proceeds to defeat all of them. Those are my top 20 anime flexes. Let me know your favorite, or if there's one you think should be on the list. Share your thoughts in the comments.